This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Hey, what's happening YouTube? Yum Gamer here, and we are back on for some Witcher 3. And look at my little party clothes. Yep, that's right. I am back, and we have got to go to the Imperial audience after I have chosen one of these gowns. Or I could just loot it by the looks of it. I don't think that's a good idea, considering this pompous prat. What the fuck are you wearing? Oh, which one? Which one? To be honest, I think that's probably best of the bad bunch. I want to get dressed and talk to the Chamberlain. I don't want to loot it. I just want to get dressed.
This might come as news to the gentleman, but the towel wrapped around one's waist is not fitting attire for an audience. The gentleman will kindly dress.
I beg to differ, mate. Okay. God. Suppose I better put that on. And those. Actually, Geralt, look at you. Check that bad boy out. Fucking scrub up well, son.
And they say clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
Yennefer is gonna be dripping when she sees me.
A sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough when in Nilfgaard.
Yes.
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
How much confident he knows how to bow. Oh.
Confirm away.
Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest.
Chop his head off now, quick.
The gentleman will rehearse.
Oh shit. When it right hand on chest, leg, left hand out.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me.
I got it right then at least.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch magnificency.
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect.
Ninta mia deitra.
Imgrimi et art ketzer. Daifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var Emreis.
Bow.
Suppose I should fucking bow, hadn't I?
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep the orde.
Weljen namen, wat kan favor? I thought you bowed before no man.
Didn't want to disappoint the Chamberlain. We're friends. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cirilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed.
Oh shit.
Do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid!
Fuck Ciri, I want the gold.
Take him to the sorceress.
God damn it. I just thought that I'd agree, but I was just, stating that I'm only doing it for her and not that bitch.
Follow me, if the gentleman pleases. Please keep close. There are many honorable guests in the palace, whom the gentleman
Disgusts.
need not bother.
Hey, Witcher.
First thing in the morning, and it's past noon.
Calm yourself.
What? Do you know who you're talking to, soldier? I'm Herivard II, Prince of Elander. Not only am I made to wait here like some supplicant,
The scene as far as Novigrad.
a tinter.
Tanner.
Amen.
Master of the Tanner's Guild.
Ratsliden enikt es tun es saur am neenfire.
Es ist Finster name.
Damn it. Tried to press square, just wondering if I could actually punch someone in the face if they mouthed off, but you can't.
I saw you.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
Yennefer, my baby.
Sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the Church of the Eternal Fire and the criminal
Can you see me through there?
At times it is difficult to tell the one from the other. They both display a similar ruthlessness and cynicism that...
Please wait, Your Excellency. I'm falling behind.
You know what? I'll write the report myself. You'll need only prepare a clean draft.
Around here. Okay, if they're common items, I'm not gonna risk. anything by grabbing a common item. Okay, we'll just go and talk to Yennefer.
Vedimi, directly out of Nordling Tales.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Ugh, dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to.
Let's get it on.
Now do you understand why I'm at Emir's court?
Uh-huh. And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
How about that? She's grown up?
It's been years since you trained together at Kaer Morhen. A great deal has changed.
You haven't. Not a bit.
I missed those awkward compliments of yours. But let's focus on Ciri, all right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri. Using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no clue, Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I'd prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconformed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback, as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
That it. Fucking lousy peck. It's been how many years? And that was it. We was in front of a fucking fire. There's a rug right here. Damn. That girl is badass. Suppose we better go and look. Oh, hang on. Yeah, better go and sleep with Triss. I mean, look for Triss.
Scars healed nicely.
What the hell? I got no inventory. Fair dues.
A shame I have no time.
Here we are. Varatra.
Ambassador Varatra. Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other. If you will, let us approach the map.
God damn. Alright then, how's the war going?
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwen, his ally. This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of two weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south. Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Must be plenty of oil there.
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever, perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
Mm-hmm. So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps. Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger, better known by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
I want to chop his head off, which is what I guarantee I'm going to do during this game.
Any news from Novigrad? Is the free city still free?
Yes, although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenford, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these. Which is why the mood in the city is rather, well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty. Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
And the last one, Skellige, sorry.
The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
Right. Sorry, dude. Now to go and get my equipment, hopefully. Because these pants are chafing as fuck. Nothing in there.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
Citrus and cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe and sound, as soon as possible.
Yeah, mentioned something of the sort. So long.
First things first. Internal thing, inventory. Take off these. You know, I'm not, yeah. Shit, wrong one. Even though, technically, this one's better armor, I just think it looks shit. So. There we go. Steel sword. 25 to 31 damage.
One false move and you will regret it.
Right, I'm pretty sure that I just got a new quest, so I'll have a quick look at those. I've got the Nilfgaardian connection, but I'm suggesting level is level 5. Treasure hunts. As soon as I'm level 6, I'll be going after that. There's a guy over here. Oh, Gwent. Ugh. Do I have a quick game? Do I have a quick game? Fuck it, why not? You know what? It's only 10 gold. Why not? Right, after that lousy ass game of cards, which I have cut out, which I am sorry about, but I'll probably do a separate video for card games once I actually get the hang of it, instead of you sitting there watching 5 minutes of me saying what the fuck is this, or what the hell am I doing. So sorry about that. Right, on to Triss, hopefully. In fact, I'm not going to say on to Triss because everyone knows, especially with these kind of games. I'll say on to Triss and then I'll get sidetracked into about 6 fucking side quests, so which I don't mind, because this game is fucking epic, in all honesty. We're going to Velen.
Geralt and Yennefer were reunited, but something even more important happened in Vizima. Geralt learned that Cirilla, his one-time ward, had returned from afar, and she was in danger. He was to find her, at the Emperor's command and Yennefer's behest.
Velen, Northern Temeria, 5 days later. Fucking and they call that fast travel. 5 days. Should have let Yennefer transport you there, son. Either the crows have ate that skeleton guy, or it's been up there for a fucking long time. He should have been hanged for wearing fucking green trousers. That's all they're about. Right then guys, I'm going to cut that video here. We are on around about the 32-minute mark. And to be fair, this video has been mainly about the audience and and sort of learning that Ciri is in fact alive and well. So it's been mainly cutscenes, which I apologise for, but what can you do? 30 minutes of cutscenes. Right, if you can, just drop me a like, drop me a subscribe, and hopefully you will join me back in the next video, which I hope is going to be more action packed, as we go to meet Triss, maybe, and hopefully come across some wild dogs by the looks of it. So join me in a sec.